Okay guys, let's have a look at 12 then. We've got 2x squared minus 5 on top over 3x times the x squared plus 3. This is a linear factor, isn't it? You could think of it as, if you wished, as like 3x plus 4. It's a linear factor, okay? And then the other one is a quadratic, isn't it? So it's akin to writing something in this form, isn't it? Okay, so we just write a over the linear factor plus b, bx plus c rather, over the quadratic factor. There we go. So we've got to be careful because there's more than one term, so put a bracket around that right at the outset. Now let's multiply by the denominator on both sides. The denominator in question, I mean, is this one. So on the left we'll get 2x squared minus 5, and on the right we'll have a times the x squared plus 3. In effect it's like cross multiplying really, in appearance, and then times the 3x, yeah? There we go. So now what's convenient? Well, if I put naught in, straight away all this object here will be naught, and I'll find out what a is, yeah? So let's put x equals naught in, and what do we get? 2 times naught is naught, naught squared is naught, 2 times naught squared is naught, minus 5 is minus 5. Naught plus 3 is 3 lots of a. This will be naught, naught times this is naught. So that tells you straight away then what a is, minus 5 over 3. There we go. There's a. Done. Now the next easiest thing to do. Well, there's no x terms here, and there's only an x term from the c. So let's equate x's, shall we? So there's no x's on this side. When you expand the bracket in these terms here, you're going to get no x's there. The only x that's going to come from when you expand the bracket is the one that's 3x times c. So it's 3c lots of x. So naught equals 3c. That tells you that c is naught, isn't it? So there's c. C equals naught. Now we've got c as naught, so we can always put that down now. Now what's the next easiest thing? I would say x squared. Agreed. There's 2 there, there's an a there, and then there's a 3b. So let's do x squareds. Find out b. So there's 2 here. There's going to be an a lots of x squared there, and then the 3bx squared. So it's plus 3b, isn't it? So that implies then, reading from right to left, that 3b equals 2 minus a. Divide by 3 both sides, so b equals 2 minus a over 3, which equals 2 minus the a, which is minus 5/3, over 3. 2 plus 5/3 over 3, let me just tap it in the calculator so that everyone's happy. 2 plus fraction 5 over 3, but I've managed to keep a hold of this in here. Let's get rid of that. 2 plus fraction 5 over 3, get back to ground level. So that's the number on top, and then we divide that by 3, don't we? 11/9, yeah? So let's put it in our formula, 11 over 9, there we go. 11/9, so that's b. So answer equals then, well, it's a, which is minus 5/3, so it's dropped the 3 down to be with the other 3, and that'll make 9x, so we'll change that in a second, plus bx plus c is more than one term in the bracket, but the c was naught, so it's just b. So what is b? It's 11/9 over 9 lots of x, yeah? Not very well written, that. Over x squared plus 5 at 3. Okay, so now let's just tidy this up. So this 3 times 3, which was here, let's put a 9 there, shall we? Because that's what we should have written, really, straight away. And then this 9 here, 11 over 9 lots of x, well, the 9 can drop down to be here, can't it, in the form of a fraction. So again, let's just get rid of that. We'll keep the 11 on top. We're just going to drop the 9 down to be with the x squared plus 3. Okay then, that's the answer. That's the answer to number 12. Good. Let's go on to the next one.